we can all relate to hearing ourselves say, it's all in my head. Whether what's all in our head is what we're telling ourselves, what we're saying or thinking about other people. So here comes the question, and if it's all in our head, why not just change what's in our head? I know, mind-blowing, right? So when we think about the narrative that floats around, whether we constantly criticize ourselves, whether we're constantly criticizing other people, whether we're comparing ourselves to other people, whether we hate our body, hate our workplace, whatever the thing might be, we know that based on how our brain operates, we've created neural pathways for thinking and thought patterns to exist. So when I put my favorite record on and that needle drops on the vinyl, it stays in that groove. And it stays in that groove until I decide to lift the needle. And lifting the needle, when we think about the narrative that rolls in our head, requires us to reprogram the narrative, to encode a different narrative. And emotional intelligence, this whole realm of self-perception, is about what do I think about myself? And really the things that we say to ourselves, how much we talk to ourselves all day long, it's incessant. We're constantly talking to ourselves, constantly checking in with ourselves, constantly rating ourselves. So as we work to encode a narrative that is much more conducive to our success, enjoyment, joy, meaning, fulfillment, purpose in life, we have to start to consider the consistency at which we need to deliver that encoding and that messaging, the timing at which we do it, and what exactly is it that I'm saying to myself. So when we buffer practices in the morning, it's like putting that needle on the record. In the morning time, when we do practices around our self-perception, you put the needle on the record and you place the narrative in that song. By doing so, you reinforce that narrative to exist the whole day. If we take that practice and put it at night and then we go to sleep, it's very difficult for that encoding to really work throughout our conscious experiences. So that's my recommendation as we navigate through the space of self-perception, is what kind of practices are you putting at the beginning of your day? And what kind of record are you playing?